All right, here we are. So, what I'm going to be doing in this video is we're going to have a little practice session. Now, hopefully you're watching this and going, all right, it's time to practice. I'm excited because that would be awesome. So, what we're going to do is we're going to break down Bubbly, okay? And we've broken it down into the two main sections that we have to work on. We have to work on both the chords, which are, you know, this stuff, the A, the E, and the D, and back to the A. And then the other thing we have to work on is the rhythm. And when we talk about rhythm, for the most part, we're going to be talking about what our right hand is doing, okay? So the chords are going to be more about the left hand, and the rhythm, which is the other half, is going to be more about the right hand, okay? So let's get started with the chords. What are the three chords we have in this song? What a good question. I'm so glad you asked. The first one we have is A. So let's review this A chord right here. There we go. I want to get nice and close so you can see it. So the first thing we have, we've got our ring finger at the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, middle finger at the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and our index finger at the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So everybody's crammed right in there. And then we're going to strum bottom 5 strings. Okay? So once again, ring, middle, index, all at the 2nd fret of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. And we strum the bottom 5. The only one we don't strum is the 6th string, this guy. So, that is our A. Once again, A. Play it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. Perfect. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. 2, 3, 4. Great. So, next we have our E. Let's review it real quick. Our index finger is here at the 1st fret of the 3rd string. Our ring finger comes and goes here at the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and our middle finger is placed here at the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So that's, sorry, I think I might have said the wrong thing. So index, 2nd fret, 3rd string, ring, 2nd fret, 4th string, middle, 2nd fret, 5th string, and you strum all 6. Okay, so once again, index, 1st fret, 3rd string, ring, 2nd fret, 4th string, middle, 2nd fret, 5th string, and we strum all 6. So let's play that together. 1, 2, here we go. E, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. E, 2. One more time. E, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, the last chord that we want to look at is the D chord. In the D chord, we have our middle finger at the 2nd fret of the 1st string, our ring finger at the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and our index finger at the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then we strum just the bottom 4. Okay? Once again, that's middle at the 2nd fret, 1st string, ring, 3rd fret, 2nd string, index, 2nd fret, 3rd string, strum the bottom 4. So let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. D, 2. One more time. D, 2, and let's stop. Great. So, now that we know these chords, we've got our A, our E, and our D. We want to make sure that we can change in between them quickly enough to make the song sound like a song. So, let's practice playing our A and then our E. Okay, we're just going to go back and forth between those two chords, nice and slowly, okay? So here we go. A. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. 2. Here comes E. E. 2, 3. Back to A. A. 2, 3, 4. Back to E. 1, 2. Back to A. 4. A. 2. One last E. 2, 3, 4. Great. So next we're going to go from E to D. Okay? Same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. E. 2, 3, 4. D. 2, 3, 4. E. 2, 3, 4. D. 2, 3, 4. E. 2. One last D. 3, 4. D. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go from D back to A. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. D. 2, 3, 4. A. 2, 3, 4. D. 2, 3, 4. A. 2, 3, 4. D. 2. One last A. 4. A. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Great. That's our chord section of this practice video. So, if you want more practice on the chords, rewind. And try again. So, next we're going to look at the rhythm. This is going to be a lot shorter of a part here. This is going to be all about the right hand, and our right hand rhythm is relatively simple in this. Okay, we're just playing 2 quarter notes, which are, if we had a metronome going on, say for instance this one right here, each one of those clicks is a quarter note. Okay, so you're playing on each of the clicks. It's like click, click, play, 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 play. Okay, those are the quarter notes that we'll be playing on. However, we're only playing on the first 2 quarter notes of each measure. So that means we're going to play 2 in a row and then rest for 2 clicks in a row. So it's going to sound like this. Play, play, rest, rest. Play, play, rest, rest. Sound, sound. Quiet, quiet. Sound, sound. You know, that's the idea. So, I am going to set this metronome up for us. And I'm going to play this little rhythm exercise, and you will be playing right along. All right. So what we're going to do for the rhythm exercise is we're going to take our left hand and we're just going to gently place it on top of the strings. We're not going to press it down. We're just going to barely leave it setting on the strings. So that way, when we strum the strings, we don't get any sound, but just thumps, like that. Okay. So we're going to turn on the metronome, and we're going to play the first 2 clicks of each measure. So it's going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to not play anything for 3, and then 4. Okay. So here's an example. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That is what the exercise is going to be. So I'm going to start this metronome, and I'm going to do this exercise for about 30 seconds, and I want you to play along at home. All right. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that is the rhythm exercise. That's all there is to it. Just practice playing that rhythm 1, 2 with the exercise again and again, until you don't even have to think about what the right hand is going to be doing. It's just automatic, and it'll happen really fast, especially with that. Since that's not such a tough rhythm, it'll be very easy, I promise. Okay? So now rewind and do it again.